Hello there, welcome to City Skylines. This is a new series that I'll be doing on the channel. This game has been out for quite some time now, quite a number of years. I used to play it a long time ago, but I've not touched it for about 4 years now, so I've completely forgotten it. But I have very good memories of it. I seem to recall it was a very polished game, very complete, very detailed, but also very easy to play. So let's crack on. I am using some mods. I have unlimited money. I also have all the milestones unlocked, which means you can you have access to all your different buildings, all the different facility buildings and things. Because I've played that before and it is very good, but it's very slow to get going when you have to reach all these milestones. So I'm not too fussed about that. Money wise, I don't have to worry about money, but I am going to try and build my city realistically and actually worry about making money. So yeah, let's just see what happens, shall we? So to start off with, I'm going to talk as if you don't know how to play the game. Now I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I'm kind of going to have to assume that maybe people don't all have too much experience with this kind of game. So the basic aim of this game obviously is to build a city and supply your people with what they need. So power, water, education, police, fire, rubbish disposal, entertainment, jobs, all that kind of stuff. So there's an awful lot to think about and to plan. There's a lot. It's all about planning, basically. It's all about city planning. Now, as you can see here, I am just buzzing on with a few bare basics. So this is setting up some electricity and some water. Really, very basic stuff that every city needs. So I'm just getting these all put in place quick and easy, so I don't have to faff around too much when I get building my my actual city. Great, there we go. There's some basic setup. Actually, I just need to also put some electricity coming across the water here. Let's just do that. Great. So I've gone with what are these? Wind turbines at the top here. I like these because they look nice and they're non-polluting as well. And when you've got a hilly map, it makes sense to use them, certainly at the start, because you don't need too much power anyway at the start. So down the bottom here it tells you what people are demanding. So you've got green for residential, you'll have blue for commercial, and then yellow for industry. So if you just hover over them, it will tell you. So at the moment people want residential zoning. So let's get on with a bit of road building, and I'm going to do some nice residential right along this coastline here. I think this will look really nice. I know I want to live on top of a cliff top like this. I think it would be quite a pleasant place. There's going to be some, I'm going to do some light residential along here. So there's two types of residential you can build: light residential and dense residential. And the difference basically is it is literally what it sounds like. It's the density of people who are going to live in the buildings. So right, what I've done just there, I've linked the road to this main motorway over here, but I made this bit one way and then this bit one way, so you end up with a nice sort of a triangle of traffic travelling around, because in this game you actually get to see every individual car that's driving around, which is why you get traffic jams later on in the game, which is very annoying, but it's also very realistic. So there we go. So that's our first bit of road, and then I'm going to zone this with some light industry, and I'm going to zone it en masse like this. It's the easiest and quickest way of doing it. There we go. Let's just do that for now. I'm going to unpause the game and let some people move in. Now where's the electricity? Electricity's over here, so I need to get electricity up here. That should be fine. So hopefully people will start moving in there. So you've got down the bottom here, you've got power, you've got water, garbage, health, fire, police, education and transport, and then these are your sort of entertainment and natural places, so parks and plazas, unique buildings. So these are things like, what have you got in here, like football stadium, you've got panda sanctuary. See, some of these are new since I last played the game. Winter market, you've got a launch site, really, that's quite cool. Wow, that's a big building. So yeah, there's all sorts of things there. You can also do terraforming, and you've got little parks and extra things, extra little details in here that you can put down, which is quite cool. There are all sorts of mods for this game. I'm not going super detailed. Some people go crazy detail in this game, I know, where you place down individual plants and individual benches all along the streets and all that sort of thing. You can even place your own houses and everything. That's a bit too detailed for me. I would love to be that detailed, but I just don't have the time or the patience for it. So that's not going to happen. Now look at the animation on these. Is this not just the loveliest thing you've seen? So these are residential buildings going up, and you get to see all the scaffolding go up, and then it slowly comes down and reveals the building that's been built underneath. I mean, it's fantastic, and every building looks different. That's what I love. All of these things, if you go along here, it's very rare that you see two buildings that look the same. Having said that, that one and that one are the same. That's just typical, isn't it? That's just bad luck. No, obviously you do get buildings that are the same. In fact, there's another one just there. That's actually very rare that you get buildings the same that close to each other. Oh, look at that. That one and that one are the same as well. Okay, I take it back. That's terrible luck, isn't it? Oh dear, never mind. Anyway, there is a lot of variety in this game. It does look very natural, and obviously in real life you do get buildings that all built next to each other that look the same. I mean, it's the way we build housing these days. You know, you get a new housing estate built, and pretty much every building on it will look the same. So it's actually more realistic to have lots of identical buildings, but never mind. Anyway, it looks great. That's what matters. Right. So if you look down here, people are now demanding commercial, and they are demanding industry or offices, because you can build specific office zoning in this game as well. But first I'm going to do some commercial, and I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to make a circle. Now that's my plan anyway. So what I'm going to try and do, if I can remember how to do this, is to create a perfect circle here. It's a bit tricky. There might be a easier way of doing this, I'm not sure, but this isn't complicated. It's not too time consuming either. So you do that, and then you just get into the middle here and delete those bits. There we go, and you end up with a nice circle, and then you can just connect it in whatever way you want. So I think what I might do is just bring a road in like that. Yeah, there we go, that looks nice, and you just got one random little bit of residential there to get rid of. Cool. And then I will zone some light industry in this bit here. Sorry, not industry, some light commercial. So lots of small shops basically is what we're going to get coming in here. Now people obviously do drive in the game, but you also get people walking. So what you can do is actually connect things with pathways, if I can remember where they are. Here we are, I think, paths. So a pavement path. So what I could do here somewhere is to actually, if you can, now I may just have to actually demolish space already occupied. Oh, I thought I could just do, oh yeah, there we go. So what I can do there, and then from here I can bring in a path down here, and down like that. There we go. That looks really nice. And then so you'll actually get people, instead of driving and having to drive all the way down there and there, you'll get people walking along here, and you'll see them turn in here, and they'll actually come down this way and into this commercial zone over here. Oh, they need water. Always have to remember you have to keep on building more water connections. Let's do it like, there we go. Luckily the water connections in this game are very simple. It's all done with a zone, and the electricity, once you've got it connected like that, everything carries the electricity through the buildings, so you don't have to worry about it too much. You just have to make sure that you've got enough. So if you go up to your electricity producers at the moment, let's have a look. You're producing 8. No, it doesn't tell you there. Where does it tell me? Oh, here we go. So electricity consumption is 3 megawatts, and I'm producing 16. So at the moment I'm absolutely fine. And water, I'm producing 120,000, and I'm only using 4,500, so plenty. But you have to keep an eye on that, but it's not a big issue, luckily. So that's that. Now people want industry or offices, so I'm going to give them some office space, and I'm going to connect it to this pathway as well as the road, I think. In fact, what I might do a sort of a big arc like this, so it's connected here, here, and via a path. I think that might look quite nice. So actually, if I bring, let's do this way. Let's bring it out to here, and then kind of down. So you do end up demolishing bits and pieces of your previously laid stuff here and there, but that's fine. It's all part of the game. So you have to play around with the zones a little bit just to make sure you don't accidentally delete bits of zones. It does happen. There we go. Oh, see, and then you end up with random little bits here and there just to keep an eye on. That's great. And then offices are there. So I will get all of this put over to offices. People do love to sit in an office and work, don't they? I couldn't stand that myself. I'm a gardener, so I work outside. I could definitely not work in an office. But hey ho, the people in this game don't seem to mind. Here we go. So let's get some water going over there. Hopefully people will start building offices here. Here we go. See, it doesn't take them long. I might just get another path coming up through here before. Let's just pause the game quickly, and let's just extend this path over there. That looks nice. I can always decorate this with some trees or some parkland or something. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the late. Here we go. Look. So if you click on these people, so she. Is it? Yeah, Amanda. She resides at this house here, and she's going to the drugstore there. So she's walking. It's great. I love that detail. I really do. That every single person, every single car, you can click on and find out where people live, where people work, where they're going. It's a really, really detailed game. Absolutely fantastic. And it's very informative. It's very, very clear what it needs as well. So at the moment you can see that there is crime. So you've got a police badge above here, and you've got a sort of a masked burglar sign here. Basically they're telling me that they need police. So let's help them out. So you can build 2 types of police. You've got a police station and a police headquarters. So I'm just going to go with the police station, which is the smaller option of the 2. And I'm going to put that over there. So one of them for now will be enough to cover this area. I'm also going to go with a small fire station there. And I'm also going to get a doctor's in, because these are all very important buildings. Great. Hopefully that will keep people relatively happy. We're going to need some more residential space, so I think I might extend the residential around this end here. So actually what I might just do is delete a bit there, and then let's do some, let's curve it around here. Now I know I'm going to do some industry up in this area here. There's some forestry up here, so let's go with some housing coming over here. I might just do a little, actually, yeah. Oh no, what's that? Oh, invalid shape. Okay, probably a bit too tight. There we go. Let's just do it like that, so I don't lose too much of my office space over here. Let's just delete those. Make sure I get water put in here. And zone some more residential. Let's get this. Oh, that didn't work very well. Let's get all of this. Actually, let's just do that en masse. There we go. Except for that little bit there. Hang on, I need to. You do have to be careful with the zoning. It's very easy to accidentally zone the wrong kind of stuff. So there we go. Right. That is a good amount of residential space there, because I know for a fact that they will be demanding more residential in a minute. Now I'm losing quite a lot of money at the moment, which is not a good thing, of course. Oh, why can't I click on my money? Or is that in here? Oh yes, here we go. So you can see here my expenses and my income. So my income, so this is basically rent. So my total income at the moment is about 1,400, but my outgoings are 2,800, which is, where's that going? Yeah, it's my police, my fire, and my health. But that's fine, because those three that I've built there will suffice to cover all of this for quite some time. So as I get more and more people coming in, and more education as well, then I will start getting more money in from rent. So it's not a big issue, really. Let's have a look. Yeah, so people are using this pathway. What sort of decorations can I do on this path? So I can put down some nice plants and things. What is this? Low vegetation. Ah, this stuff looks nice. High vegetation. Oh yeah, look at that. What else is there? Lots of different trees. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, look at these. I like these. Oh, look at that. Boom, I'm definitely getting some of these in. Oh my god, that's huge. Oh, I'm liking this. Yes, so this is sort of the randomness of this. So some of these little items, so every time you place one down, it randomizes what the next one is. That's really nice. That is a nice touch, because it sort of saves you the effort of having to randomize stuff if you can just get the game to do it for you. So this is just sort of a natural area, a little woodland walk type area. Let's expand it out a bit, because you don't want it to look like it's just around a pathway. You want it to kind of blend in a bit around here and around the back here. And I wonder if I could put the other stuff underneath. I'm assuming that's going to work. Oh, and I can turn it as well. That's handy. Oh, I do like this, yeah. Actually, I wish there was something with a bit more colour to it. That would be nice. If there was actually flowers on some of these. And what are these? I have no idea what that looks like. I think there are quite a few mods for this game, so there's probably lots of stuff like this that I could download to get sort of better versions of. But for now, let's just plonk tons of this down, because this looks pretty nice anyway. I don't know if this actually affects people's happiness, whether this stuff has any sort of influence. I didn't do that very well, did I? How do I demolish those? Ah, just like that. That's cool. I don't want stuff sticking out on the path too much. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. And that's what we go for in this game, isn't it? The look. We want everything to look nice. What are these people complaining about? Not enough workers. Well, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about that. I've given people residential zone to move into, and they are moving in, as you can see. There's just not a lot of demand at the moment for residential. I do like that they terraform the land as well when they move in, so you can see, so that it's nice and flat. This has all been built up, and it keeps it looking very realistic rather than having things built on stilts and things. It's a stunning game. It's a beautiful game. It really is. The detail is fantastic. Really, really, really nice. Tell you what, I think we'll leave it there. I think that's a pretty decent start for our city. I think that's probably going to be enough for the first episode. Like I have done in my other series, I want to keep these short and sweet. So let's leave it there. So in the next episode, I'll probably do some industry up here. I think there's some forestry I can do up in this area here. So that's probably going to be my next thing. But for now, I will leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you've got any suggestions. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. I'm not sure how regularly this series will come out, but we shall see. I'm certainly going to have a lot of fun with it, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get stuck into this and release quite a few videos relatively quickly. We shall see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.